What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're checking out Software Inc. There's a new update. We're going to check it out. My favorite sleeping cat. Man, I haven't played this in a long time. Really long time. And you can see here there's been update after update after update. And this game's pretty sweet. You know, a lot of the stuff that's been updated has been more like 3D models, environment things that look a lot prettier compared to what they used to. So we're going to go ahead and dive in and see if we can become like the next Microsoft or, Mega Hard, whatever. Either or, same thing. So we're going to do your favorite software company. And we're just going to randomize this dude because I really don't care what he looks like. He looks like a dapper fella. That shirt's a little iffy, though, if I'm being honest. Pattern's kind of whack, too. Just go with a polo without the pattern because that's a little funk. Looks like a little fluffy fella, but it's okay. We're a little fluffy, no biggie. Should we give him the pompadour? He looks official there. Slim him down just a hair. There we go. You got some wide hips, my friend. Okay. And then what color shirt should we go with here? Let's go back to our shirt. Colors. Copy that color code for OCD purposes here. Beautiful. All right, and those shorts got to go, my dude. Because those are kind of funk. Once we go with cargo shorts, those might not be too bad. Here we can do cargo shorts. Just do like God, that's gross. Oh, and they match his socks. Man, you are a fly fellow. You are one fly fellow. And we can't do that. That's gonna bug me. We cannot do that. Let's just do some pants. Maybe some gray pants. There we go. And some brown shoes. Those work. That's fine. Can't change the shoes he's wearing. Does he wear sunglasses at day? Oh, man. He looks like the guy you want to talk to. He is the man. Okay. Daniel. That is a weird way to spell Daniel, my friend. Let's go. Steven Smith. That's going to be our man here. Yeah, we can be generous. Let's get rid of some of these traits, though. Fast learner. I used to go for big brain quite often, but I think let's do fast learner. And born leader. Silent but deadly. We can do snail pace because it's not really that bad. I mean, who cares if he walks slow? No biggie. All right. So the service side of stuff here. We want support, bug reports, chance to fix a bug, and a little bit of marketing. Let's go leader. Well, we can fix some of these here. I kind of want him to be an all-around guy, though, just for the beginning. Hardware, audio, program artist. Audio is fairly easy. Let's do... Then we'll just do system code, I guess. Which hardware we actually don't need right off the bat, I don't think. Let's do that. Because we're not going to be doing any hardware. I could be totally wrong and be completely destroying it, but... Automation, socialization. Want to be able to hold meetings. Want to be able to multitask. And we'll do that. Who cares about HR for now? Alright, looks good to me. Ooh, what's advanced? Oh, gotcha, okay. Alright, and then start with 50 grand, 1980. Yeah, we'll do easy difficulty. I always like to crank this up, just because I feel like it gives us a lot more time to do things. Now, 8 days does make things kind of really long and slow, but I feel like we might be able to crunch stuff out a little quicker, so. Could be totally wrong, so let's see. Let's do... I've always looked at this one because it's great instead of having to move right off the bat. So I think we'll just start off with this one. It's a little bit more expensive at the beginning, but contract work and stuff, $500 a month isn't really a whole lot. So let's do that. All right, we'll go ahead and pause this. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? Just kind of brainstorming here. We got a nice purple wall, solid. How do we want to do this? I'm thinking, the reason I'm taking so long here is I'm trying to think on whether or not we want to lease a separate room right off the bat for a server. I always like to have a server simply because it allows us to have less bugs. It's going to give an environment decrease, but I think if we put it on that table, it might offset itself a little bit. It's going to be noisy as well, so we could always put up a partition. And some acoustic panels behind it. And they give the same in terms of sound and environment. Oops, I just went down the floor. Tried to press Q and E to rotate, but Just put that there. Maybe it'll help out with the sound. And then you can put up a cubicle wall. R is to rotate. Until I haven't played this in a long time. Cool. So that'll sit there. That'll kind of help out with the noise and stuff. Get a pretty picture on the wall over here by the bathroom. Help out with our environment a little bit. And then I always like to look at these desks. So these desks give us an environment boost as well. And I think they just look nicer than just, you know, giving somebody a table. The modern desk doesn't give the boost, and it's a little bit cheaper, but I think we'll be okay. Ergonomics good comfort environment. It only lasts for 60 months though. That's 2,000 versus 400. Ergonomics is neutral. Let's just go with this one for now. We'll put a smoke detector over there by the server. And then we'll put a computer here. Let's knock these walls down. Interesting. What is that one? Oh, so it's just like the shell of the building. That's new. Just shows windows. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that one, actually. It's different. So it doesn't have the big top part with other walls, but it just shows the windows. I kind of like that. So we'll rock and roll with that, and then let's see what else we need here. A wall lamp. You know, now we can't see it on the wall, though. Okay. Let's see what else we need. I don't think we need a mini fridge or anything, because I don't think he gets hungry if I remember right, at least. I, again, haven't played this in a long time. So, you know what? Instead of that bookshelf, there's other ones we can get. I know. Helps with design quite a bit too. All of our stuff's pretty even across the board. Helps with service, helps with lead. We're not really going to have a whole lot of in the beginning. It's going to give us the biggest boost to programmer, biggest boost to artist, and service. Let's just go with the calculator for now. Put a clock up here. And then what else was I looking for? These help out with the environment quite a bit too. I know that I'm in love with that. I was looking for a bookshelf, is what I was looking for. That's right. So let's see here. Room, function, productivity. Maybe we don't have it unlocked yet. Yeah, it looks like we don't have it unlocked yet. There's a bigger bookshelf that you can put like your own stuff on, like your own books. You can get a lot more out of it. So yeah, we'll just go with this bookshelf for now. Wonderful. Maybe some plants to increase the aesthetics. Perfect. We don't need a sprinkler necessarily. All right, I think that's going to be good for now for us. We could always put a desk light on the table or something like that as well. Function, we want like decoration. We can do these little cactuses to help out with mood. Or we can do, oh, these have to go aside, okay. Um, let's see. I don't necessarily need the desk light because we have those lights. I think it's fine. I don't think we necessarily need anything else for now. So let's go ahead and save. Okay, and then when he gets here, we just want to go ahead and start right off on some contract work. I always go for the highest income because in the beginning it helps and we can pretty much knock them both out. So we're not going to go lead designer right now. It's going to lower his skill and stuff, or his inspiration, I guess I should say. So we don't really need to worry about that right now, but we will put this on server. And then I always like to go here and rename our servers. We want what? It's right here. Okay, I was like, where am I looking for? All right, and we just do main server. Okay. Now we're rocking and rolling. Got a decent little office here. How much money we got? 46,000. We can always deposit a bond. I like to do this because then we get some money after about a year, and it'll give us a little bit. So 40K will give us a nice little boost in about a year. Now I think because I put this on 8 days, it does look like this is going to move a little slower. Could be wrong though. All right, so now that's going. He's rocking and rolling. Crank this back up to higher speed. And it might take him a minute to actually get this up. Just making a clock app, not too crazy. I don't think we're going to be able to get it to 100% though, because we don't have the speed boosts on our skill level. But he is a fast learner, so that should offset and help out. I think we'll let this get down to 1 day. We'll work on it today, and then when it's time to go home, we'll develop it and fix bugs tomorrow. Well, you know what? Let's just keep going because I think we'll have 1 day left. Yeah, and then we can work on it today, and then the final day before release, we can fix bugs. Get it up there as high as we can with the code. It's already going to be outstanding quality, but I like to push it as far as we can, especially for that reputation boost. Okay, then we'll promote that, and then we'll have all day tomorrow to fix bugs. Okay, so we got outstanding quality on that, which is great. And we fixed all the bugs, so there was no bugs that came out in production. So see, we already made a bunch of money off of that. So that 40K that we invested in bonds really isn't going to, matter too much. And I don't think the interest will pay off a little bit. I mean, it's not going to be anything crazy, but it'll be a few $100. Oops. Wasted a little bit of time on that doing the second iteration, but it's fine. So we're into March. I've only lost a little bit. Nothing crazy. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to develop this, or promote it, I guess I should say. Work on fixing bugs. So some of the stuff we have in the environment's definitely offsetting the fact that we have a server in here. It's not necessarily the best because I think this can get up to 200, but everything else seems pretty good. Acoustics are decent. Oh crap, I didn't finish that. So we probably got a penalty. Yeah, shoot, $4,000. That's a costly mistake, but what you gonna do, right? So now we're gonna do some of these art ones because I think we can do 2 at a time because there's no coding involved, so we should be able to knock both of those out. Should be able to knock both of those out with no issue. Yeah, we're definitely gonna finish these in time. Because after the design phase, there's nothing left. Okay. There's art. I lied. 4 days left. We should be able to knock this out past the blue line in plenty of time. Let's get this one up and pass promotion here. We should be able to finish this one today. Okay. Okay, so we got the most out of that, which is great. 8,000 and 7,000. So we definitely went positive, more than if we would have just accepted the logistics app, which is perfect. All right, contract work. So now we're already almost back up to where we started. I mean, obviously this is just on easy. It's nothing insane. But with this game, if you expand too quick, you can definitely get yourself in trouble. So, all right, let's see what else we want to do now. It doesn't look like there's any more game assets here, so we'll just go for the logistics application, I think, and the game assets, because we can knock the game assets out fairly quickly while working on the logistics application. So we'll just crank this up to 10, that down to 5, and we should be fine. Thanks for tuning in. Should be able to crunch this out really quick, and then we'll have 5 days to finish that. Maybe 4. Might have bit off a little bit more than we could chew on this one, but I think we'll be okay. So right now the cleaning, we're able to just knock that out like $50 a month, which is great. Ooh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be really tight. Because we're just in design phase, but I'm hoping he can program this the rest of the way. I just don't think we're going to have time for bug fixes. So we might end up with like one bug. Because we essentially got 2 days left on this, he should be able to finish that and get it past the blue bar. Might have some of the day tomorrow for bug fixes. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's just get it a little bit past there. Okay, perfect. So now he's got all day today to fix bugs. Knock this down to 2 times once it gets close to the afternoon here. Hasn't fixed any bugs anyway, so there might not have even been any. Yeah, there was no bugs. So that was perfect. Like, we just barely skinned by on that one. Again, we're going to take both of these because we're able to knock them out so quick. And it's like $4,000 more than if we just take the $12,000 one. This one won't take long at all. Oh, well, just barely. That's okay. Shouldn't hurt our reputation too much. Nobody said we were an art major, so got it done. That's all that matters. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Probably gonna stream this for a little while. Other than that, we might stream some trucking sim later. Might stream some Sons of the Forest later if my buddy is able to do some multiplayer with me. And then who knows, maybe we'll stream some Squad or something else too. But that's what you get at your favorite gaming TV is a bunch of different games. So make sure you follow and stay tuned. If you haven't checked us out on YouTube as well, we've been trying to put some videos up there, but with schedule and stuff, it's a little crazy. Things are a little hectic over here right now with moving and all that stuff. So trying to get done what we can get done. All right, so that got inadequate quality as well, which is odd. They were both over the blue line. Not sure why that happened. It's no big deal. It's not going to hurt our reputation a whole lot. I think we'll be okay. So now we can start squeaking out another one here. Let's work on this one more here. Might be able to squeak it out before the month end. Mick Backpack. That is the greatest name. Maybe it's a game asset and we're making Backpack Kid. Maybe that's what it is. All right, so it looks like we're going to end up just going into the next month here for a little bit, which is no big deal. Just trying to stay productive. Give this one a little bit more attention to detail. Maybe it'll help out. Okay, so 30% seems to be like the magic number on those, instead of less than 30%. So 30% gave us outstanding quality, which is great. Now we should be able to knock out both of these as well. This month will be net positive about 25 grand, so typically what I do the first year is just a lot of contract work and get that savings up. Like I said, we already have that $40,000 surety bond coming out with some interest, so we should be right at around 150K, almost 200K, and then that gives us a nice little cushion to start hiring a decent team and keep our company afloat for year two. Because typically what I like to do is we focus on contract work to keep paying the bills, and then once we have that cushion, we can hire a decent team to put in these rooms over here. I'm saying programmers, marketers, support staff, all that stuff. So when we put out a product, we're able to actually support that product when it comes out. I don't know that we're going to get both of these in. I definitely underestimated the time that he was going to be able to squeak both these out. But either way, we're still able to get a couple out this month, which is going to work out. Now that I'm thinking about it too, we might be able to extend our working hours by 1 hour without him like losing productivity. I think we can get another hour out of him. Get our cleaning staff here. See how our computer's doing as well. 69%. So maybe next month we'll have maintenance stop by. Okay, that should be the magic number on that one. We got satisfactory on that. Interesting. And we got it to 30% too. So just kind of seems to be the luck of the draw on those, which is no big deal. Start working on this logistics app. Should be able to crunch that out by a month end and hopefully pad up the books a little bit. I just noticed I don't think my follower goal bar is working properly because I think we're at 8 or 9 now. Not 5, but I'll have to check on that. We should definitely be able to crunch this out to enough quality by the month end, so that'll be good. Now, the good thing about doing this too, I mean, sometimes I've done it for the first few years that we just do contract work because it helps out with our reputation so much that by the time we get up here, we're getting really good employees attracted to the company, things like that. So it always helps. I don't think there's going to be any bugs to fix on this either. Doesn't look like it, but see if he has anything to do today. He did fix one. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish that. Inadequate quality. That's fine. No big deal. It's not going to hurt us too much. All right, game assets. We're not going to be able to crunch any of those out, so we might just send him home for today. Start the next month fresh. Let's see what he's got going on here. We wanted this one. Yeah, because all those are still maxed out on that on the development side. And those are going up a little bit. Not that we have anything to level up, but really it's going to be service and art that we need to pay attention to. Because the more service experience we get once we start releasing stuff, we can do some of that stuff. But when we hire a marketing team, it's really not all that imperative. And leadership's not going to go up until we have a team. So really all we got to focus on is building up our art skill. So yeah, we can't educate anybody right now, which is something they changed. Yeah, it's just showing us here what we can actually do. So next class. All right, so I guess we can just start working on another one. So we'll stay productive. Let's check out the stock market too, because a lot of times we can buy other companies and we don't want loans. We want all companies. We can start looking here. So what I like to do is take a look at the companies that are out there. Like us, we're here, but if we go to companies that don't have a high net worth, like these guys here, they're worth 10 million. Or even these guys, they have one product out, 112,000 fans, and they're doing really well. So if we go to their details page here, looks like they own an audio tool, and for $4 million we can buy some shares, which for 100 grand we wouldn't really have much. However, start soaking money into them, you're going to start getting dividends and things like that. So let's check out these guys. So they've paid out 14,000 in dividends, and we could own 1%, like roughly 1% of the company for all the money that we have, for pretty much. Is it worth it at this point in time? I don't think so, but I've done it in the past and it's worked out well because you do get to make a substantial amount of money. So something we can look at in the future. We got plenty of time on this one, so I think we'll just let it roll for a little bit. Try to get that quality. Get to 50% maybe. Okay, I finished that. Got outstanding quality. Perfect. Let's take this one. I don't think we had cleaning come this month, so go ahead and get that done. Maybe we did. I don't know. Did we have cleaning come? We did. We did not actually. Okay, my bad. So paid 100 every other month. This month we paid 100 as well. So oops. Well, that's what we get for not paying attention. That's okay. Perfect. So it looks like that one bug, it really doesn't pop up, but if we fix it, we fix it. If we don't, we don't. It's not a big deal. So we got 18,000 this month, which is great. We crunched out both of those. Or 20,000, I'm sorry. 20,000 and some change, almost 21, which is pretty good. And we're getting up there. The contract helped out quite a bit. So these ones help out quite a bit. The game assets don't really seem to do much, honestly. Oh, you know what? It helps out if we pay attention to that, what the minimum progress is. Gotcha. Well, it's not something I've ever really paid attention to be honest. So now we know. One thing I do want to do is save real quick. All right, get our cleaning company here. So we definitely made substantially more in Q3. Good. We're definitely getting some interest, which is great. So it's going to be about, like, I don't know, $1,000 maybe of free money off that 40 grand, which it's not fantastic, but it's a free $1,000. Okay, 34.8. Let's go ahead and take that one. So at 34.8, I think we'll go to like 50 or 40. Might as well just ride the month out on this contract. Maybe. Let's go ahead and promote that. We got a couple days to squeeze another one in there. This one only needs 24. So we could probably squeeze this out. Did we do it? We got it. No penalties. Didn't necessarily give us a massive boost to our reputation, but it's going to work. Great. So now we're rolling into November. Got 155 grand. Q4. We're on our way. Get cleaning here for the month. So that got us outstanding quality, boosted our reputation. What's our computer at? Yeah, we definitely need maintenance to come here soon. I think we might have them come at the end of the day today. Did maintenance come? They did not. Oh, you know what? I called the wrong one. Well, that stinks. We will have them come at the end of today. Perfect. So that should be taken care of now. Yeah. Perfect. All right. That should speed us up a little bit too. We'll just ride this contract out till the end of the month. All right. So it's our last month of the year here. Let's see how we're doing on finances for the quarter. So we're right at where we were last quarter. So we're going to end fourth quarter super strong here, higher than any of the other quarters, which is great. So even though we put more money out in terms of maintenance, but I think we'll be all right. Okay, we just called cleaning. We can get another contract. Ooh, this is a big money one here. Oh, it's a manufacturing one, that's why. I'd love to get into manufacturing because it pays so great, but it's so expensive to get into. Because just for that, we would need all of this. It's a board printer, case printer, final assembly. So, and I think just to print a board, you need quite a bit too. Not really sure how all that works. never gotten that far in this game, and that's all something new. So, do we accept that contract? No, we didn't. Pay attention. Great. So we got that now. Let's try to squeeze out one more for the month here. Let's put us right at that 200K mark for the beginning of the year, and then we'll be right at about $250,000, give or take. Great. So now we got that one. So that puts us at the end of our first year. And our surety bond should be coming here soon. Invested in bonds here, 40,000, which we should have that payout here shortly. Let's take a look at our finances. Yeah, we ended that quarter $76,000, so we did substantially better in terms of contracts, which is great. And I'm not really sure why. I mean, we did $22,000 more in contracts, probably just because we were, diligently managing our progress on each. So, doing really good, about $250,000 our first year, which is great. We did 7 contracts. 2 contracts in Q1, 6 in Q2, 6 in Q3, and 7 in Q4. So that was huge. First year in business, we did about $250,000, and our surety bond is going to pay out. So see what else we can dig into here. I got a 2-month one here. Start working on this. This is going to pay us 30 grand. Let's go back to our sheet finance here. Oh, we got 7 grand up front. Okay, that's what happened there. I was like, why do we have 7,000 over? All right, let's take a look at our surety bond here. because I think we just withdraw that now. I think it stays in your account until you withdraw. Yep. It's not accruing any more interest, so might as well just pull. So now we have just under $250,000, which is great. So now we need to look at, for the second year in business, doing a little bit of expansion. We now have $250,000, going to support hiring some employees, all that great stuff. So what we're going to do is this whole first year is also going to be chopped up into an episode on YouTube as well. So if you're watching on Twitch, thanks for tuning in. But we're going to call that a wraps for this one here. We are going to be going back live for a stream here in just a little bit. So tune in for that. Otherwise, thanks for joining for this first year on your favorite software company and watching our progress here. So we're going to go ahead and give this a save, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.